If you're skinny fat, it's not your genetics, it's your approach. Not because you don't try, but because what you're doing is keeping you skinny fat. I used to be stuck in the exact same position. Too soft to look lean, too small to look muscular. I cut, got smaller, still looked soft. If I bulked, I gained fat and looked worse. That's the cycle most guys never escape. So I'm not going to bullshit you. Being skinny fat comes down to two factors. You don't have enough muscle and you're carrying too much fat. So when you try to fix it by only losing weight, nothing really changes. You don't get leaner, you just get a smaller version of the same body. The real solution is body recomposition, losing fat whilst building muscle at the same time. But most guys completely screw this up. So let's break down exactly how to lose the fat, build the muscle, and finally fix your physique. The first mistake skinny fat guys make is extreme dieting. They think, I just need to eat less and get lean fast, so they crash diet. And yes, the scale goes down, but here's what actually happens. You lose weight, but the majority of that weight comes from muscle and not fat. So instead of looking lean and defined, you just look smaller, softer, and flatter. Nothing actually improved. So here's the fix. You don't need to starve yourself, you need to eat smarter. If you want to lose fat and build muscle at the same time, you need a small calorie deficit. Not extreme, around 200 to 300 calories below maintenance. That's enough to lose fat, but still gives your body the energy it needs to build muscle. And if you don't know your maintenance calories, use a calorie calculator. I'll link one below. Now, on top of calories, there's one thing you can't mess up: protein. You want to eat around 1 gram per pound of body weight. That's what protects and allows your muscles to grow and change your physique, not just shrink it. But here's where most guys still mess it up. Even if your nutrition is perfect, you still won't build muscle without the right training. Which brings us to mistake number 2. Most guys aren't actually training, they're just exercising. No structure, no progression, no tracking. They just go to the gym, do random workouts, and hope something changes, but nothing ever does. Because here's the rule: if your strength isn't going up, your body isn't changing. Training isn't about burning calories, it's a signal. You're telling your body, keep this muscle, I need it, every time you push to failure. If the signal is weak, your body will burn muscle instead of fat. You need to train in a way that forces your body to keep and build muscle. That means training close to failure, about 1 to 2 reps in reserve, focusing on progressive overload and trying to improve every week. More weight, more reps, better form. That's it. Train 3 to 4 times per week. Push-pull legs or upper lower. Just keep it simple and focus on getting stronger. Progressive overload. But volume should stay controlled. Don't just spam endless sets. That's junk volume and will dig a recovery hole. That's why 2 hard sets per exercise taken close to failure is enough. Recovery matters just as much as training, because you don't grow in the gym, you grow when you recover from it. Therefore, sleep 7 to 8 hours per night. If you don't recover, you don't grow, no matter how hard you train. So what about cardio? Well, cardio is fine, but it doesn't fix your physique. If you rely on it, you'll stay skinny fat. Because cardio burns calories, but it doesn't build muscle. It is simply a tool to help you hit your deficit. So keep it simple. Low intensity cardio, walking, incline treadmill, 6,000 to 10,000 steps per day. Enough to help fat loss without hurting recovery or gym performance. And avoid excessive high intensity cardio. It burns calories fast, but it also kills recovery and reduces muscle growth long term. So when you apply training correctly, your body prioritizes muscle growth, which means instead of losing muscle and fat at the same time, you lose mostly fat whilst building muscle underneath. And that's what actually changes your physique, from skinny fat to lean. But here's the thing, even if you fix your training perfectly, there's still one more mistake that keeps most guys stuck. And the third mistake is extreme diet hopping, and this is the silent killer. Keto, carnivore, or random TikTok diets. Guys keep switching methods every 2 to 3 weeks and nothing ever sticks, so they restart again, and they wonder why nothing changes. Here's the truth. Your body doesn't change from extreme method, it changes from consistency. There are no shortcuts. It's boring, but it's the only thing that actually works. You need something you can repeat without quitting. That means staying in a controlled deficit, hitting your protein targets every day, train progressively in the gym, and stick to it long enough for your body to actually adapt. That's it. No new diets, no secret system, no weekly change. Just the same simple actions repeated long enough to work. If you actually follow all of these, skinny fat isn't complicated and the result is simple. Your calories become controlled, your muscle is being stimulated in the gym, and your body slowly recomposes, losing fat whilst building muscle. That's literally how a physique transformation works. Not complexity, just execution over time. Because in the end, it's not the best diet that wins, it's the one you can actually stick to. And if you want help applying this properly instead of guessing or just restarting every few weeks, I work one-to-one with a small number of guys to build a structured plan around their current starting point. Training, nutrition, and progression, all fully mapped out so you just follow it and execute. If you want to apply, first link in the description. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.